Ken's new book, First Time Home Buying Secrets. And you can buy his book at dmcmortgage.com, or at least get the link there to go get his book. But the only reason I brought that up at the top of the show is because our good buddy David Cook was in the office this week at our sales meeting, and it's a great, and I was at my elderly parents' house last weekend and talking about it there, and there's so much misinformation. I've asked the last three people kind of in random, they all thought they didn't own the home anymore on a reverse mortgage. It's just a mortgage, folks. If your parents own their home and want to stay in their home, and they're either A, struggling with the payment, or B, struggling with other economic issues and own the house free and clear, a reverse mortgage is the way to go. There's no payment, there's no qualifying, there's no credit, so if their credit's messed up, that's okay. If they don't have any income, that's okay. It's simply how old are they and how much equity is in the house. It is a great product.
They get a check every month, basically.
They can either get a check every month, they can get a lump sum payment and put it in the bank and live off that, or they can pay off the mortgage that they have, and then they don't have a payment because there's no payment on a reverse mortgage. And then what it does, and the rates are great, they're in the 5s, and so the loan is actually getting a little bigger every year. And so when the kids get the house when the parents pass away, it's got a mortgage on it. I mean, so what? It's the kids care more about the parents living the good life now. Right. So they get the house with a mortgage on it. They have a year to either refinance it if they want to keep the house or sell it. You only get about 50 or 60% of the value of the house, depending on how old you are. So they're probably not going to be upside down. And if for some weird reason they do outlive and live to be 110 and the property values plummet, there is no personal liability. They cannot lose a dime because it's a government loan, and they're very protective of the elderly, and they will not allow any personal liability. It's a state law. It's against the law, and so the bank would eat the difference if that ever happened. It's a good financial plan for anybody over in their mid-60s and higher. It's a great way to go. For more information, you can go to dmcmortgage.com, and I've got a link up there, or just shoot me an email.
Yeah, one of the chapters I talk about that is really the baby boomers and even the younger generation are really not planning for that time between the retirement and the walker. I call that the retirement and really, if you kept that first home and paid it off free and clear, a little one-story you bought back so many years ago, and have a place to move back into when you're at the point where you're retiring but not quite to the walker, and it's paid off, it can make your life so much easier. And I have my own story, my Rich Dad, Poor Dad, that's in the book, that talks about the fact that owning free and clear real estate at that age, 65, 70, is a really good move. And then you can get that reverse mortgage if you need income.
That's right. Hey, folks, we've had a great show today. Ken Renner with Keller Williams, Lake Travis, was my guest today. He's having a book signing and giving away books and free snow cones at D.R. Horton this afternoon at Pioneer Crossing from 2 to 6. So D.R. Horton Model Home at Pioneer Crossing starting at 2 o'clock today, or go to dmcmortgage.com for more information and to buy the book. Ken, thanks for coming in today. We really appreciate it.